Right, just doing an audio check. Right, it's all good. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to my mixer stream of. It's going to be my predictions for WWE 2K. It's through WWE 2K20, but it's my predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2020, which takes place later tonight. Hopefully, I'll have this video up on YouTube before then. Um, there's an issue I have with uploading now. Ever since I got my new, well, it's one of those things where like the broadband company tells you that they're basically going to be upgrading like not like your package or whatever. Basically, this new router's coming in, so they do this thing where they make the last one shit and doesn't really work. Um, so that's why, like, I've got this new one now. It's a bit bigger than the old one, but the issue I have now, like, connection, everything's fine. My only issue is when I upload something, everything else decides to disconnect, and I have to wait until my upload is completed before I can actually do anything online. So that's normally why I start uploading like really late at night, like just before I go to bed. I'll leave my laptop running with the video uploading. Sometimes even the laptop I'm uploading on, it will decide it doesn't have a connection anymore. So I've got to see if I can ring about getting that fixed eventually. Hopefully it's just because it's relatively new, it's not used to it yet. But it's a pain for now. I used to have that when I used to live with a friend of mine when we first got Wi-Fi there. So I'm going to question the broadband company about it. Um, yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing to everything. And I will be with you shortly. Alright. Just gotta do the Facebook and Twitter sharing. Then I've got to see if I can. I've still got it as an 18 plus stream, so I should probably see about changing that. Right, just give me 1 sec. So there are 8 matches for just seeing if I can move it a bit further away. Watch some of my old videos back. I noticed. I think if I have it close enough, like certain times the audio does play up a bit. Like maybe it's just the way I say my words sometimes. Um, so I thought maybe if I distance it a bit, it won't have some audio feedback. Um, but we shall see. So that won't be too long. Right, that should be all of it sorted. Right. Just give me 1 second. I just need to change it so it's. I like to put it as a teen stream regardless of what I'm like, unless it's actually 18 plus when it automatically changes it. Um, I like to just make it a teen stream because knowing me, I'm probably going to swear every now and then. So uh, I'll put this one as a teen. Um, so I'll save that. Okay, so it should be registered as a teen stream now. Yep. Okay, so there are 8 matches for WWE Money in the Bank 2020. So they've got a unique thing about this one because obviously with the whole virus going on, they can't really make it a regular match. So they've done this interesting thing, which obviously I can't replicate in the game. they're climbing their own corporate tower, which I think is going to be brilliant. So basically, it's being held in the Performance Center in Orlando. It'll be in their Titan Towers. I started calling it that in my actual predictions video that I did yesterday, and I was sort of sat there. It's like, where am I getting Titan Towers from? I'm sure it's not called that, but it actually is called Titan Towers. So I'm glad I was right about that. So for those matches, instead of doing a regular Money in the Bank match because they do take so long, I'm going to actually just do Battle Royals instead, just so I can get them over with quicker. There's 2 matches that were added literally 2 hours before I made my video. So I'm going to do those ones first, just to get them out of the way, because they have the least build to them. So first off, it's going to be a one-on-one. It's the returning Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro. I'm sure Jeff Hardy's on this. He should be. I'm sure Matt Hardy's on this, isn't he? Yeah, there's Matt Hardy. So Jeff has to be on here. It's been that long since I played this that I can't even remember if Jeff Hardy is a thing on this or not, which obviously he is. So Jeff Hardy is fighting Cesaro. Again, not really any particular reason why it's happening, but it is. So Arena, Money in the Bank. If I was going to give them any logic, which obviously they won't use themselves because they don't need to, or because they just can't be asked to. When Jeff Hardy returned, Sheamus was the first one to confront him, so Jeff Hardy attacked Sheamus. Cesaro and Sheamus used to be in a tag team called The Bar, and also Cesaro's not doing anything. I got into I wouldn't say it's a dispute because it was just like a couple of comments back and forth on a Facebook group. Basically saying he wanted Cesaro versus Gulak instead, but it's like we've already had that. And I was trying to explain to him this match is more for Jeff Hardy's return, and Cesaro's always good for building someone back up. I mean, you look at him with Aleister Black and with Ilya Dragunov. Like, Cesaro is great in the matches with them, and he puts the other guy over. Because if anything, Jeff Hardy's going to win this one, because it's Jeff Hardy's return match. So how is he not going to win? You know, that's what I'm going with.
And here comes the charismatic enigma.
Yeah, like I said,
The
it's definitely going to be one where
is scheduled for
Jeff ends up winning.
Making his
I actually
way to
haven't
the
watched
ring,
Jeff Hardy's entrance on this
representing
game.
the Hardy Boys from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds. Jeff Hardy!
The thing I always love,
A true daredevil
this
in
theme song,
every sense of the
Hardy
word.
Boys theme song.
Jeff Hardy is immune to fear. Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former United States champion, former World Heavyweight champion. And what's amazing to think about, guys, is that the career of Jeff Hardy started at just the young age of 16 when he made his WWE debut.
I think his thing now is just, I clap and applaud. I mean, you can't hear the music because obviously, that's one of the nice things about this game is they've been smart enough to know if you're streaming it, then it will cut out the music for you, which is definitely beneficial rather than have to go back over it and dub over it. Oh, it's Cesaro, but he's still part of the bar. I'll skip it. I'll be here a lot longer if I was watching the entrance. It's just I never watched Jeff Hardy's entrance before, over the time playing this game. I actually now, between the last time I did a stream on this,
Jeff Hardy's return to WWE at WrestleMania is magnified when he and his brother left Orlando with the Raw Tag Team Championship. But the celebration wouldn't last long thanks to Sheamus and Cesaro.
The Hardys went from the
it was
adulation
a big
of the
glitchy at
WrestleMania
first because I had
return
to win
and tag
50
team championship
Road
victory
to Victory
to
matches,
being hunted.
and it wasn't
After the
counting the
Hardys
ones
retained the gold against the bar at Payback, they fell
like the ones
victim to
before
a
the pay-per-view, which
blindside
technically
attack,
do count.
which is pretty much
So I just played a
trademark.
couple of matches online, and it was
what you both said about Hardy's and the
I was kinda
bar
happy with
and
that.
Payback. You fellas forget that Sheamus and Cesaro
Yeah,
are the
I'm only gonna be
future of
playing this game for
WWE.
the
We're
sake
just
of
sick and
predictions
tired of
stream.
nostalgia acts. They wanted to make that clear.
It was total disrespect, Corey.
Like,
Sheamus and his partner's actions were disgusting. How could you be shaking hands one week and attacking from behind the next?
Maybe because I've not had, because I've got a digital copy, it's not as bad. But I don't think it's as bad as everyone's making it out to be. Like, I get that the story.
He planned for this and could still rally. When you think about the most powerful superstars in WWE, Cesaro has to be near, if not at the top of the list. How do you contend with the raw strength of the Swiss Cyborg?
Well, as you said, Michael, you can't hope to top Cesaro with muscle, so you have to undercut.
I've had one or two occasions where someone's got like caught in the rope, but after like 3 seconds it walks them back out of it.
Attacking the shoulder may not be enough though, Byron.
Yeah, I think people are just a little bit too harsh on this.
Quick and take the shots you can to shut the Cyborg down, all while ducking and dodging those deadly uppercuts.
They expect so much, and when they don't get it, they complain. It's the thing that's annoying about it is that it's now going across other media as well, where they go, "Oh, I want this happen." It doesn't happen. They go, "Oh, it's terrible. It's this. It's that." It's like it's not your, it's not your narrative. It's not your story. Just sit there and enjoy it. If you don't, turn it off and find something else. You know, like what's the point of sitting complaining every week about something because it's not going the way you want it to? You know, like. For me, I just enjoy, like, if something's like really bad, that everyone agrees on, it's like, fair enough, it's bad. But if it has logic, I'm fine with it.
So glad betting him to win. Has like, Jeff Hardy produced an end result?
Recently, just before WrestleMania, there's been this new character called the Hacker, who basically, he's backstage, operates all the cameras and stuff.
Tonight
and people like going, "Oh, it should be CM Punk." Like, basically constantly wanting CM Punk to come back this way. And then it's like, imagine if it was, and then they did nothing with it. They're complaining, they go, "Oh, well, it should have been Mustafa Ali," or "Oh, it should have been Chad Gable," "Oh, it should have been this." It's like, you can't complain about something, like, basically begging for something, it being that, and then nothing being of it, and then going, "Oh, well, then they should have done this instead." It's like, you can't win with wrestling fans, hence why half the time WWE doesn't actually listen to them. Like, I get that they're their audience and everything, but it's their narrative, not yours. And if we did that, no one would be a lengthy world champion because someone would win it, and then once they get it, they go, "Oh no, I want this person to win it because I don't like them anymore." I mean, a perfect example: Seth Rollins last year. Seth Rollins finally beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the title. Everyone loved it. And then he lost the title to Brock, who cashed in. And then he won it back off him in a valiant effort at SummerSlam. And everyone actually liked him. Cut to 2 months later, people are already bored of him. They want someone else as champion. And then basically turns into a bad guy. And now everyone's like, "Oh, he's cool again." Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, it just doesn't work, you know. It's like, you can't be backing someone for ages. The second they get that success, then they go, "Oh, I don't like him now. Like, I want this person to..." Like, a lot of wrestlers have come out and said that. It's like, it doesn't take that long for someone to instantly be hated because they've done what they wanted. You know? Like, for example, one for years has been, people want Cesaro to be a world champion. My guess, if they suddenly pushed him, made him world champion, and then he was a champion for a few months, someone would then go, "Oh, well, now I want Daniel Bryan as champion again. Cesaro sucks." That's literally how fickle they are. Like, Daniel Bryan's heel turn again last year was brilliant because he was talking about how fickle fans are, going, "Oh, you want this and you want that." Like, even when he won the world title, people booed him because he took it off AJ Styles. It's like, you've literally been complaining for years that Daniel Bryan didn't get a decent world title run, and now the fact that he's going to get one and you're complaining about it, it's like, you know. Anyway, enough of me about ranting on people. We're going to do the second useless match. Which, again, I like, if the Jeff Hardy Cesaro one doesn't really have any build or whatever and has no purpose, this one definitely has no purpose. I don't think there's been a single, like, interaction between these two. So I don't know why it's happening. We have R-Truth versus MVP. I don't think I actually have MVP on this game because he returned at this year's Royal Rumble, which was out of nowhere. So, because of that, can I purchase anyone? I don't think I can. I guess not. Because of that, I'm going to go with what maybe the closest to MVP is in this sense. I'm going to go with who can I go that's close to MVP? Who's about the money? I generally can't think of anyone. It's a weird thing, a handful of these actually no longer work for WWE anymore. Who's closest to MVP? I generally don't know. I might just put Shelton in. Because he's not really been around. Yeah, should we just go for Shelton? Because why not? I mean, he's not really doing anything. Arena, Money in the Bank. Yeah, so I've got R-Truth to win this. MVP's doing like a part-time role, and it's mainly just hosting the VIP lounge. So yeah, that's why I just decided to just like again. There's been no interaction between R-Truth and MVP for all I know. Maybe there's been a couple of backstage segments where R-Truth has maybe accidentally interrupted MVP. I don't know. But again, it's like I genuinely don't know why this match is happening. Maybe they're getting the 24/7 title back off Gronk, because Gronk's now signed with NFL. R-Truth with the 24/7 title has been nothing but magic.
Coming to you from Connecticut. Now let me tell you,
so yeah, I don't know. Don't lie, I guess we'll see on the night why it's happening. Maybe they'll tell us there's something. I had Mung Eye over at Casa Graves last night. I plan on watching it live like I did with WrestleMania, regardless of if there's no crowd there, because the Money in the Bank match is going to be something special. Look out here! So I'm definitely staying up to watch that.
Through the offense. Oh, well-measured strike.
I love it. So I've also been doing some Hangman challenges on True Achievements. Originally it was going to be just the one, and it was going to be something like you had from like
the damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
I think it was like the 28th of April to the 6th of May. To do the one. I finished it in just under 24 hours.
Something cooking.
And then a couple of days later they went, oh, because of how popular it's been, we're going to extend it to the 22nd of May. And you can basically repeat as many times as you want as long as you complete it. I've already done 6, I'm just started number 7. I think I've already figured out what it is without getting achievements because of how the letters are. I think it's Assassin's Creed Unity, because so far all these games have been Xbox One games. So that's why I'm going with Unity over Rogue, but I guess we'll find out. I need to unlock some achievements first before I do that. I'm not going to get any in this. I'm going to jump on Doom for a bit because that comes off Xbox Games Pass in 2 days' time. So I'm going to play as much as that's possible before it goes away. Unless it's on some major discount.
But little Jimmy hurts.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Kick right to the gut.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. This match doesn't really have a purpose again, so I just don't know why it's a thing. I mean, I'm happy to see R-Truth in action. See how well MVP does. His last match with Ray wasn't great. I think that was originally meant to be his send-off match, because he did put a little note like, a couple of days later saying that it was his last match in WWE. Shows how long that lasted. All but, what, 3 months? I mean,
piercing elbow.
But yeah, we'll see how R-Truth versus MVP is. Going just joined in. The reason I've chosen Shelton is because MVP's not sure on this game, so he returned at the 24th.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. R-Truth scores the victory. These
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, R-Truth.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
He may not age, but tonight, I'm calling this guy Benjamin Beaton.
That wasn't too bad.
The action we see each and every year at Money in the Bank simply never ceases to amaze me.
Now on to the actual matches that matter. So, I'm going to go with like non-title matches first. Actually, to the rest are actually title matches. So, I'll go for them. Because we've got Universal, SmackDown Women's, WWE, and SmackDown Tag Champs. It's very SmackDown heavy. I've just realised. Like, title-wise, you got the Raw tag titles aren't being defended, and the US title's not being defended. So, unless they're just going to be thrown in somewhere maybe on the night, I don't know, but it just seems odd that this is very SmackDown. Maybe it's supposed to be a sort of SmackDown pay-per-view-ish. Right, so I'm going to go with... Can I do an 8-man 4-way tag match? Yes, I can. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do elimination just so it goes out the way. I've gone for the New Day to retain. So I'm going to play the role of Kofi in this. I like how, because he won the WWE title at WrestleMania, his overall is 90. It's like, that's fucking high for a member of the New Day. I mean, Xavier Woods is 85. I think Big E's like 87. Oh, he's 85 as well. But I like that Kofi's is now up to 90. We've got... Oh, again, another tag team that's not on this game, but we'll go with it. It's meant to be the Forgotten Son... Oh, no, they are. Sorry, they are, I think. Because Jackson Riker's on here. So, I guess they are on here. Who are they picked? Steve Cutler, Jackson Riker, and or Wesley Blake. Now, do they have the others? Do they have Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake? They don't have Steve Cutler. Do they have Wesley Blake? They don't have Wesley Blake. I'll put Jackson Riker with some... I'll put him with Buddy Murphy because it's the closest to Wesley Blake we're going to get. And technically they were a tag team before. So where's Buddy? Give me Buddy Murphy. There he is. Look at that, 78. I think because he's now aligned with Seth, he might be a bit higher now. So yeah, let's go for... wherever it is, Jackson Riker. It's weird that it's just Jackson Riker and no one else. Like, okay, sure. Right, we've got The Miz and John Morrison. Again, John Morrison returned before the Royal Rumble this year, so he won't be on this game. I'll just get whoever's close to John Morrison. I'm sure there's a handful. I could probably just put Bo Dallas with him again. I think that's what I did last time. I think I put Bo Dallas with him. I'm generally just scrolling through them and trying to figure out who might actually be a decent tag partner for him. Yeah, I'll go with Bo Dallas again. I should probably look at downloading the other players. And then finally, we have Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik, who luckily are actually both on this game. Look at that, 72. 75 for Kalisto. What's Grand Metalik? 73? 72. Right. Match options. It's going to take place in Money in the Bank. Both. Oh, there we go. elimination on. Weapons is fine. I want to put a title on the line. Do I click the right stick to make it a title match? Yeah. Okay. Championship. SmackDown Money in the Bank. Oh, I've still got Gallows Anderson. That's how long it's been since I actually had to change it. Or do I think Gallows Anderson we're going to win somewhere? Possibly. Oh, the New Day actually do have it. Cool. Okay. See, those two titles there, the World Tag Team Championship and the WWE Tag Team Championship, like the 02 to 10 versions, they're the ones that are my favourite. Like, I don't think people like them as much, but I like the World Tag Team one more than the WWE Tag Team, but those two are my favourite ones. Probably because they're the ones I saw when I got back into wrestling, they're the ones they had. The Copper one, the Silver ones are alright. The Copper one was a weird one when it came out. That was sort of when they just unified them and made them one title. The weird thing is, we had those titles for 6 years. So, yeah.
And we're ready to go, folks. And with the title on the line, both of these superstars look like they brought their A-game here tonight.
Northern Light suplex.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Okay. Sorry, I kind of...
Suplex.
Right. This is where it goes mental.
Plants him.
Like, there's not any major frame issues here. It's not like Nintendo Switch with 2K18 levels of frame drops. Like, it's... especially fine. Yeah, no, I can see it now. I can see the frame.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
I mean, considering how 2K19 did, I can see, pricing-wise, some people are a bit angry about this one. But it's not like the worst game in the world, you know. Like, at least it still functions. Which is more than we said for some other games.
So powerful.
No luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast. What technical prowess from Kofi Kingston. You'll Mr. Demise. Rest your heels, Byron, or just go home. Being tossed with a back suplex.
Boom.
Here it comes.
If I was Kingston, I would not be showboating at this point of the match.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
I've got a chair.
Oh, this is awesome. Listen to the Miz talk trash. Yeah, he's a champion. World champion. Trash talk.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
What? Ow, Biggie. I'm the attack partner.
Back inside the ring. Set him up. Man, what a clothesline. What's he got in mind? Oh, man. Nasty STO.
Has a few things to say about it. Wow, what agility. If it's locked in, it could be nap time.
This could be it. And he breaks the hold.
But look at him, still trying to catch his breath.
Set up for the... Oh, right to the jaw. Oh, trampling the opposition. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, and a butterfly DDT.
Nicely done.
This is coming.
Oh, right to the skull. Oh, right to the spine with a knee.
That was vicious.
Oh, clubbing blow. Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. Textbook vertical.
God, seconds there now.
Bam. Look out here. He's got something cooking. Right to the kidneys from behind. And on the leg. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Monkey flip. Kick by the Miz. The champion into the cover.
see what he has planned next.
What do we got here?
See that, Lindsay?
Isn't being shy, that's for sure.
Oh, and he lands it. Really relying on that tonight.
And Lindsay Dorado slips in harm's way. Covered by the champ.
Set him up for the...
Leg sweep. Nicely done.
It's all right.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Just recovering on the outside. That'll be fine.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Alright, okay.
I'm not afraid of Tiger.
For the win to retain the championship. Tiger suplex.
New day, retain the championship.
Lindsay Dorado has been eliminated.
What's he going to do with it?
I guess I have to eliminate everyone anyway.
Hooked up in a pump handle. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Oh, no, Bo.
Ladies
Bo,
and
I'm not
gentlemen,
ready to
you're
sleep.
witnessing the most must-see superstar in WWE.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what a suplex.
Oh, crap. Oh, Miz is setting up to Bloody Murphy.
Look at this. My goodness, this is how you establish
drop
control.
time.
Are you kidding me? All night long.
Got him, got it.
Nothing fancy
I
there.
can see this frame is gone. Come here, Grandma. No, he caught me. That's okay. I counted him.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Looks like the champ is
Back for the
going to
pin.
retain. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Here we go.
I'm going to put the light on.
Dallas here. If he only knew what we
Despite the
all
fact it's the
really thought
afternoon.
of him.
Still struggling on it.
Big E making a statement
There we
as we
go.
speak.
That's better. Go on, Bo. Grab me, Dave.
Shoulders down
That's
now.
right.
Is it enough to retain the championship?
How impressive was that reversal?
Sorry. I meant to go for Bo.
Hoisted up. Oh, Gunbuster. Good way to fracture a rib. You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even so, at this stage, things just get more and more dangerous. Fatigue starts setting.
The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up. Setting him up in position here. On the
Afraid.
second rope.
Take out Bloody Murphy next.
Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Whoa. That'll fillet your chest. German suplex. The champions need to finish the job.
Unleashing it on second count.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. And he's heading back in. There's the
Buddy
elimination.
Murphy has been eliminated.
He's in full control now. Now in full control.
Falcon arrow. There it is.
Come here, Miz.
Hoisted up. Gunbuster. Good way to fracture a rib. A back suplex.
He's in big trouble.
Double hand shot.
Here we go. Big E is setting up. Has his opponent up.
This is about to be over because here comes
The big ending from Big E. Another one bites the dust to the champ.
That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
Back suplex. The champion into the cover. Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Jackson Ryker
Yeah,
has been
this time.
eliminated.
All the way to the floor.
Take him out.
what's going to happen now.
Belly to belly suplex. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
I got this.
Snap suplex.
Red double problem paradise.
Short clothesline.
There's one.
Trouble in paradise. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE universe.
There's two.
About 1 minute.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. He's covered by the champ.
And he got a near fall out of it. Wow, Bo Dallas, despite the punishment he's taken, still has the strength to power out.
Big E can stop him. He speared me.
Uh-oh. I'm not afraid of tigers.
Tiger suplex. The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up. Big E with a big ending. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Yeah.
There's the elimination.
The Miz has been eliminated.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside, but things can get ugly in an instant.
Ready.
And Kofi's having some fun now.
No, you don't fight back. Give in to the New Day.
Russian leg sweep. And look at front.
I got him.
Look at this. Boom, nice. Suplex.
Yeah, boo all you want.
Axe handle finds its target. Landing hard off the back suplex.
Got it.
If I was Big E, I'd concentrate more on winning the match than playing to the crowd.
I don't know what
Step
Kofi's
up
on
for
the
the
signature.
Russian leg sweep. Nicely done.
Is it like a jump from the corner?
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Look at this.
With a 180, Bo Dallas, the reversal.
Help!
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Fight's out of trouble.
Wow, that was an impressive escape, guys. A championship level move. Covered by the champ.
Hey, don't push both break. Alright, don't it? Yeah!
Kingston continues his reign.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Big E and Kofi Kingston.
A very impressive victory. It's really quite scary when you think about just how good the tag champs have been of late.
That match certainly lived up to the expectations of what you would see here at Money in the Bank.
Celebration and a half. Right, next match. Alright, let's go for Bayley versus Tamina. Because why not? I go back to one-on-ones. So I'm going to go for Bayley to retain. It's been a nice natural push for Tamina. They do point out the fact that she hasn't really won a single women's title in the 11 years she's been there. That makes me slightly curious as to whether they will actually put it on her. But the only reason I've not is because I don't know what her character is. Like, to me, she's just a Samoan woman that, you know, she just happens to be there. And I think they're still building on Bayley and Sasha. So that's why I've gone Bayley to retain. I have a feeling that Sasha will tease like, oh, me and you, Team Bad. Do you remember that? Like all those years ago. And then just basically turn on Tamina and help Bayley retain. It's not going to be anything special. we'll see. I mean, you can see the difference in the like in the ratings. Bailey's an 86 and Tamina's a 73. Kind of just shows what a difference a year makes, apparently. Obviously, since this, Bailey's turned heel, which is very interesting. I thought it would be something that I wouldn't actually see, considering what her character was, but she pulls off the heel very well. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like you question it at first, but then the more that you do it,
the women's title is up for grabs.
So,
there's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
The longevity of her career and the fact that she hasn't won a women's title yet. I almost had the same for Natalia a few years ago, where Natalia she'd never won the Divas title, she'd never won the women's title, and it wasn't until like 2016 that she actually won the title, like 2016, 2017. But in fact, she'd been there since like 2006, I think.
Double underhook suplex.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Tamina wins. Yeah, keep the Tamina train going strong.
Wasn't expecting that.
But again, if Bayley retains, then fair enough. They've got a bigger story to tell with Bayley and Sasha.
Wow,
but I think Sasha's going to be involved somehow. Maybe Lacey comes out to balance the odds between.
Bulldog delivered with force.
Oh no, because Lacey.
The challenger's looking shaken. Yeah, but too soon to be worried. We all know that Bayley lacks killer instinct, and that could ultimately end up costing her this match. Her opponent would be wise to use that knowledge to her advantage.
That's why I would have gone
lure Bayley into a false sense of security.
What,
Lacey
like
would be the
fake an injury?
between them because
Not
Lacey's
sure
been
why, but she
involved in the
releases the
story.
hold. I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
But again, it'll be an interesting match. We'll see how well Tamina
Michinoku driver.
Yeah, like I said, there's not much to it. Like, it's one of those ones that's nice because it's a natural reason as to why they're contending for the title. Like, she actually won a fatal four-way match to get the title shot, whereas, for example, Bray just showed up and decided, I'm going to challenge you for the title now, Braun. Seth Rollins, I'm going to challenge you for the title.
Control of this match.
It's like, it's the only one on there that like makes sense apart from the SmackDown Tag Title. Because I think the SmackDown Tag Title one is Miz and John Morrison, they have their rematch clause, so technically they have a reason for it. I think both Forgotten Sons and Lucha House Party have got wins over the other respective tag teams. So Forgotten Sons have beaten the New Day, Lucha House Party have beaten Miz and John Morrison, so therefore they technically feel like they get rights to it. And that way New Day have literally gone, oh, we'll just challenge you all then. So that actually makes sense. But it kind of bugs me when people get title shots just because. Like, I don't mind if they win a match and then become number one contender. Like, that makes sense. Like, for example, let's say, like, one that annoyed me a few years back was Roman versus Bobby Lashley had a match at Extreme Rules, basically just see who was the better of the two. Bobby Lashley won that one. And then, on Raw, they decided to make it a number one contenders match in a rematch between the two, which Roman won. I was like, surely Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules should have been the number one contenders match. Because that way, Bobby wins, and he has a valid reason as to why he's facing the champion. Like, Roman's excuse then is, oh, well, I beat him when it mattered the most. It's like, well, why don't you just beat him all the time then? Like, it doesn't make you a viable contender if you only win in certain matches and not all of them. But, yeah. I guess it's just one of those things, isn't it? What have we got left? Bray versus Braun and Drew versus Seth. So I'll do Bray versus Braun. I've gone for Braun Strowman to win because it's just Bray Wyatt. It's not the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I got past him, haven't I? There he is. Yeah, like it's just regular Bray Wyatt. That's why I think he's not going to win. There we go. Match options. Win the bank. Championship Universal. See, I don't think I did the WrestleMania one. Oh no, I did do the WrestleMania one because I thought Roman was going to win, and then Roman decided to pull out. Which, you know, all fair play to him. I think, again, this is one of those things where WWE fans are so backwards, where it's like they were so sick of Roman being pushed down our throats for ages, and the second he decides for his own health to actually stay out of the title match, people then shit all over him for not doing his job. And it's like, how fucking pathetic can you be with stuff like that? It's like he's literally saying for his own health, for his family's health, he's staying away from it with the virus, and everyone's going, "Oh fuck you, you're no wrestler."
The
blah,
top
blah, blah.
title of WWE's
like,
flagship brand, the Universal title, is on the line right now. Lesnar,
but
Goldberg,
Braun Strowman
Reigns,
placed
Rollins, some big names
Roman
have made this
match,
title prestigious
and
in
actually
short
beat
order,
Goldberg for the
gentlemen.
title. It's nice to see Braun's finally won the main title. It should have happened a few years ago, but I'm happy that he's got it now.
Wow, what a
This
sequence.
match, I don't think needs to happen
Military push.
with the title in mind. Because we saw what happened last time. The Fiend Bray Wyatt had
With
the
the
title.
championship at stake, you know these
All right,
superstars are going to give
but could've been
everything they
better.
can to
It was
win here
too
tonight.
soon. I feel, again, it's too soon.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already.
At least this one sort of has a
Bray
purpose.
Wyatt on the defensive.
You know,
If he can hold the
Braun
line
used to
here,
be in
he'll
the
be in a
Wyatt
good
family
position.
as the black sheep. So that's what Bray is trying to use as an edge over Braun Strowman.
of destruction.
This is
Braun's
what he
not having it.
feeds off of.
So we'll see if it plays into the match or not. I hope it's like the Firefly Funhouse at WrestleMania.
Strowman is
So
the
Bray
first
gets
within the
super
ring.
creative with it.
Guys,
I
just
guess we'll
look
see.
at Braun Strowman. Where do you even begin with your
Yeah, I'm very
strategy
intrigued
against
for
the
this match.
monster among men? 2 words, Cole.
It probably won't be this
and
short.
hide.
That's all I'm saying.
If that
It won't be
fails,
this
you need to evade and strike when you get the chance because you do not want to get caught by those hands. We
See,
often
now
talk
this
about
is a
worst
weird
case
move. I
scenarios
don't
when
think
it
he
comes to
actually does
Braun
it.
Strowman. Every scenario is worst case.
That was actually alright. There's one that Bobby Lashley does where he does that and he just sort of just throws them like that, but like he just drops them. It's like they could just land that.
Braun has him up.
But it happens
Thunderous
that.
power slam. Leave the nightlight on for him. It's over. That is exactly.
Braun Strowman wins. Braun Strowman wins.
Unfortunately for Braun's opponent, as you can see, he got those hands.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
Bray Wyatt's going to have to follow the Buzzards back home with a loss tonight.
The action we see each and every year at Money in the Bank simply never ceases to amaze me.
Right. So we've got 3 more matches left even. I had to, for a moment, try and remember what my actual predictions were. But the champions one were easy because I've gone for all champions to retain. So, for example, with this one, I've gone for Drew McIntyre to retain against Seth. He's just won the title at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. He's actually been a really strong champion, which is nice to see. And I'm so happy that Drew's finally got it, considering the massive improvement he made to himself after he left after he got fired from WWE back in like 2014, I think. Like to go out, be Drew Galloway, be this much bigger, more fierce competitor than this whole chosen one thing. It's just it's amazing to see how much he improved. He had a slow build in the way back up, so he went into NXT, won the title, fair enough. Unfortunately, got injured when he lost the title to Andrade. Then he returned to the Raw after Mania, I think, or like a couple of weeks after, as Dolph Ziggler's bodyguard, and everyone was like, really? It's like, he's a bodyguard? Then he finally left that role, and we're thinking, thank Christ. Then he became one of Baron Corbin's constables, and we're like, oh, for God's sake. And then he became part of Shane McMahon's group. It's like, just let him be like his own thing, you know. And then eventually, a couple of months before the Royal Rumble, they literally let him on his own, give him a microphone, say whatever he wants to, and he actually became like really likable. Like they started turning him into a good guy, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. But yeah, it worked out pretty well. He won the Royal Rumble. The reaction he got was fantastic for him eliminating Brock Lesnar and winning the Royal Rumble. And then for him to go on to win WrestleMania. Again, with the current circumstances, it's so unfortunate because I can only imagine what the reaction would have been if there was a crowd there and he won. But I have a feeling that he's going to get all that love when we're able to go out again and people are allowed to attend the stadiums. But yeah, I guess we'll see. But Seth Rollins has basically somehow become number one contender despite the fact he lost to Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. There's been no, like, Seth has won a couple of matches and then therefore he has the right to Drew McIntyre's title. I think it's just because Seth is the top heel on Raw at the moment and the valid contender for
I can tell by the way he entered the arena today that he was in a different
I'm not complaining in that sense because
that only champions go to.
Seth's really good in the ring, Drew's really good in the ring.
That kick will stop you in
when
your
they're both
tracks.
in the ring, it's really good, so I'm excited for this match.
It's
Again,
Drew McIntyre
it's
with the
a shame
opening.
that there's no fans.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
This would definitely be a possible match of the night on a technical aspect. I'm going to enjoy the Money in the Bank matches, they're going to be amazing. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with it.
McIntyre just launched his opponent overhead.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good match. Maybe Murphy's going to get involved somehow. The Claymores that Drew hits are just incredible.
He's hitting on
Absolutely love Drew McIntyre's Claymore kick. The point is my creative character's finishing move. It's just that good. Like, who thought a running boot could be that good? And the funny thing is, he said in a recent documentary that was essentially by accident, because when he was part of 3B, he couldn't do a big boot in the tights he was wearing, like these giant leather pants. So he just decided to go with like a jumping single drop kick. So before it was a finisher move, it was a regular move. And I'm so glad they made it his finisher move. It is so devastating. It's probably even more devastating than Super Kick, if anything. It's just as good as winning me.
I think we're about to find out, Cole.
Sure, I guess because technically on this game, Drew was feuding with Roman. Alright, Seth, get back up. Go on, try and hit me with a finisher, I dare you. Oh, I kind of pressed it wrong.
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Never mind, he didn't use his finisher.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Dragon
screw.
Nice try.
McIntyre turning the tables. Let's go, kiss. The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Oh,
She's totally
sorry, I'm looking at the wrong.
Nobody's home upstairs.
I was looking at
Yeah, all the architect's designs seem to be going astray.
Gotta figure out a new plan quick.
No. I guess it's just Future Shock and Claymore. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Future Shock DDT. The champ has this one in hit.
Time for the Claymore. The one thing I don't like about Drew McIntyre at the moment is the countdown to the Claymore. I don't think it's
too close for
exactly.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
I don't think it I don't like the fact that he counts down the Claymore. Because it's like imagine because the times he's doing it like lower card wrestlers. But imagine if he does it in a world title match
just showing
and
he's
it's
stronger
like
and hungrier than anyone in WWE.
Basically the opponent can be I think the word. The opponent can be like aware of it because you can literally just turn around and go, oh, he's counting down his Claymore, so I'll get ready to counter it, you know. But maybe it's just me being all picky about it.
The WWE Champion,
yeah, I would.
Drew McIntyre.
The mission to eradicate complacency has continued by running through Seth Rollins.
Right, so I have 2 more matches left. They're both the Money in the Bank ones. I'm going to do the women's one first, and then I'm going to do the men's one. Or do I do it the other way around? I'll do it the other way around because I'll do the men's one first because that one I'm less sure on who's going to win. So I'm going to make it 6-man. I'm not going to do a ladder match because it would take too long. So I'm just gonna do again. I'm just gonna do a battle royal. Of the men's ones, we have Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King Corbin, Otis, and AJ Styles. AJ Styles has recently returned from the dead, from being buried alive by The Undertaker, with no explanation whatsoever, which sort of makes me think he might win, because he's just closely come back. I'm going to go on this one based on how effective it can be down the line. I'm going to go for King Corbin to win. On this is Baron Corbin. But I have a feeling that it would be nice to have a bad guy hold the briefcase and actually hold it for a while before choosing the right moment to cash in. Who was the last Money in the Bank holder? Oh, it was Brock, wasn't it? Yeah. See, because it's been Brock, it's been Braun, it's been... I can't remember who the last good guy was that won it. But I'm going to go with Baron Corbin to win this. I think Baron Corbin can hold it for a while. Can sort of redeem him for like 4 years ago. Right, so Baron Corbin. Who else have we got here? Right. AJ Styles. Where are you? There you are. Aleister Black, Daniel Bryan. Let's get Daniel Bryan. Aleister Black. Otis and Rey Mysterio. Where's Rey? Rey. There you are. And Otis. So yeah, I'm just going to do Battle Royals for this one, just so I'm not taking... Like, Money in the Bank matches can take half an hour, probably. There's no championship. Although, I can do briefcase. Match options, going to take place at Money in the Bank. I need to keep remembering to change that. Right, so that's everyone sorted. Right. Money in the Bank management. Oh yeah, I forgot I made a custom one. I made 2 custom ones. Oh, they're from the main show, that's why. I like that it's only like SmackDown women's. Like, you can't choose which ones to actually go for. Sure, why not? Right, can I then? Yep. Championship, Money in the Bank. I guess you just copy it and make it... Well, it sort of makes sense because they're on that show anyway. Yes. In a Battle Royal, because why not? I think I forgot to make it elimination. If it's over the top rope, then I'll just do that quickly.
Here we go with 6 of WWE's top superstars vying to be the last competitor standing. I don't know where Styles gets his burst, but you think he's down and out, but then out of nowhere he can hit you with a flurry of strikes.
And then AJ may just be one Styles clash away from victory.
Great offense by Baron Corbin.
Great agility there. Nice right hand.
Oh, no! Someone called the orthodontist.
What's AJ Styles going to do with this?
Who knows? What a punch. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Nasty impact.
Devastating elbow.
Rey, no. Rey.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
AJ Styles is pressed hard. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Go on, Otis. You can do it
there. Heavy duty right hand. Punch right to the face.
There goes Rey. Oh, Otis is hanging. Otis skidding the cat. Oh, no. Get off, AJ.
When I think of a 6-man battle royal, I often think of how different the...
Yay, I won.
Corbin wins!
Not really what I had in mind.
Bask in the glory of his own spotlight. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Baron
Hearing every bit of that victory here tonight.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
He actually see each and every...
Otis is the least favourite to win. No, Ray's the least favourite to win, shortly followed by Otis. Daniel Bryan, I don't think will. Aleister Black, potentially. AJ Styles will be another accolade on his career, which would be very nice. But I'm going to go with King Corbin, just for the sake that he can be the heel in the background. You can get some more cronies and to help him. Like, beat down the champion that's just retained, then he can come in and cash in on them. Right, so I'm going to do the women's version. So, we have... well, the one that I think is going to win. To me, I think this is probably, like, the easiest pick. If there's not one person that's going to be hurt, I'm going to go for Shayna Baszler. I still feel that she should have won at Money in the Bank at WrestleMania against Becky Lynch. Maybe they could just have her do it this way instead. Maybe so it keeps Becky strong, I guess. We've got Nia Jax. Got who else have we got in this? I'm just doing random until it hits one of them. I haven't seen the Iconics for a while, I've just realised. Dana Brooke is in it. Asuka's in it. I could have her in WrestleMania as high. I'll go with the normal one. Lacey Evans and Carmella. Oh, well, it's on Lacey. Oh, it's almost on Carmella. There are a lot of female wrestlers on this, which is actually quite cool. Okay. Match options. Money in the Bank. Change it to pin submission. Eliminations on. There we go. Money in the Bank. And let's give them the female one. There we go. I need to make one so it's for the Raw one as well.
And there's bodies everywhere as we get this battle royal started.
Come here, Dana.
And then you have someone like Nia Jax, a superstar who comes from a
I think if it's not going to be
wrestling dynasty,
I think Asuka's the second favourite. Sort of bring it back to the top. I think maybe her partnership with Irish Rise over
now taking control, battling to get perhaps.
Yeah, I think like Asuka's going on.
Sure are though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Nia Jax is probably the least favourite to win. No, I'd say Carmella probably is.
At this point.
No, Dana.
This is way too early to be going for the win.
Dana was on his crap.
Across the back of the neck.
Give me a nice push for Dana if it did happen. I don't see it happening. Lacey would be interesting. Carmella's already been put in the back before. That first one.
This could be big. Boom, nice.
Yeah. The only thing I hope, which if Shayna wins, then there's a good chance that's will happen, is that they don't cash in on the same night. Because 2 years in a row they've done that now. Because they did that with Alexa Bliss and they did that with Bayley. The second they won the Money in the Bank contract, they cashed in on the women's title match later on. So I'm really hoping that's the case. Then Shayna or Asuka hold it for a while before they actually cash in. Maybe till Survivor Series TLC time. I'm interested to see how this match will play out.
Kick to the face. My God. Look at this. Carmella is on the attack. Things aren't looking good for her. Now Asuka is showing how they do it back in Japan. Hooked up. Across the top.
Triple.
Down into the Falcon.
No.
Shoulders down to the count. Big elimination.
And Dana is out of there.
Eliminated. She's in full control now. And here we go. Oh, look into the armbar.
There we go.
So powerful. And she... No, she escapes it.
I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
Oh, knees.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Ah, help me. Help. Lacey, no.
Arms trapped. Hands are locked. Can they get the grip locked in? Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Nowhere to go. Matter of time.
Ow.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that...
And the cover for the win. This is it.
Leave it alone. I'm ready for one time.
There's the elimination.
Has been eliminated.
God, what an elbow. Oh, she turns it around.
Come here, Lacey.
Boom! Right to the midsection. That's how you dominate your opponent. What a shot by Nia Jax. Nia Jax makes a cover. Oh, too easy for Asuka to escape.
She powered out there, Michael.
I think it's Arby. Oh, she reversed it.
Clothesline. Oh, able to counter. Ooh, what impact. Oh, what a knee strike. Uh-oh. Oh, crushing headbutt. Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. She's going for the cover. Plenty of fight left. Not yet.
Ow, that was
Right across the face.
No.
Not what she was looking for. Ah, what a smash.
Yeah, what a knee.
That's just insulting.
Come on, get it.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
One.
Another. Nia Jax sees an opening.
Yeah, get the arm.
Uh-oh. Can she do it here?
Nope. Okay.
Hooked up and down with the suplex. Asuka always does her
still kicking out.
Japanese
She's
ancestors
staying
proud.
strong.
Wow. Are they based
Sleeper time.
Put this thing away?
Oh, I love the transition into it.
Is she going to tap?
Baszler, moments
Tap,
away,
Lacey, tap.
closing in on a submission win.
Another big win perhaps coming for Baszler.
Lacey Evans has
I don't
been
think
eliminated.
damage. I'm
Level
going to kick your ass.
performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
I'm only doing this because your health is so high.
Nice armbar stretch. Very painful. That's how you punish your opponent. Now with complete control.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, she's getting up. Oh, never mind. I thought she was getting up normally. I was like, oh, I'm still taunting.
Dana hooked up.
I don't know why she does that. It's such an odd
Look
thing.
at this again, one more time.
Ragdolling her opponent.
And
Another.
And twist the arm, twist the arm.
Ooh.
Boom! Step
The Queen of Spades is dealing.
Maintain the aggression.
Shayna Baszler's
Finish
got her
time.
opponent right where she wants her.
And
Backed
check
out.
And now looking to get it locked in.
Asuka,
Mashing the button.
I've never seen her in this deep trouble before. What can she do?
It is
Sorry, Asuka.
absolute desperation
Asuka
time.
has been eliminated.
And Shayna Baszler making her think twice.
Ah,
Amazing reflexes on display.
Kevin, suplex. Vicious knee.
yeah, I'm just going to see if it's attacking your head.
Onto the back of the neck. The Queen of Spades is lighting her up. Lethal combination.
Nia Jax able to avoid damage there. Baszler with the kick.
Yeah, gut-wrench suplex. Ooh. Raw power from the submission magician, and she's not done yet. Another.
Right. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that.
Let's see if she can lift Nia Jax up.
You can sense the rock.
Shayna looking to close this one out.
Yeah, bet she can.
Driver. Submission locked in. Good night. There's no escaping this. It's tap out time. Shayna Baszler has been eliminated.
That is the last match. I'm going to go through what my predictions
With all those
were.
bodies flailing around in that ring, you're guaranteed to see some fireworks in this six-man
I think
battle
once I've done this,
royal.
I'm going to
It's
download
sure
this
delivered.
video and then upload it to YouTube, so I'll be quiet when it comes to like social media and stuff, like an hour or so. How long it takes to upload it. Yeah.
That's an impressive victory, guys.
Whilst it's on the menu and it's not too loud. So there's 8 matches altogether. I'll try and do them in order of when I did the matches. My memory is terrible. So I've gone Jeff Hardy's to beat Cesaro, R-Truth to beat MVP, The New Day to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Bayley to retain against Tamina, Braun Strowman to retain against Bray Wyatt, Drew McIntyre to retain against Seth Rollins, King Corbin to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and Shayna Baszler to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm looking forward to this show tonight. It'll be very interesting to see what they do with the Money in the Bank ladder match. Interested to see what they do with Braun versus Bray. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins should be really good. We'll see what happens with the other matches, I guess. But thank you very much for watching this prediction stream. My Mixer, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Xbox and PlayStation are all Arbillington94, as in the channel name, as you can see, whichever platform you're watching it on. Again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Right, bye.